Hello students, from today we will start our book First Flight book. You know, in this book there are actually many lessons, such as the first lesson is A Letter to God, written by J.L. Funes. Then there are poems in this lessons, but we will start actually from the first lesson, A Letter to God. First lesson we will read A Letter to God, written by J.L. Funes. This lesson actually, student, before we read, let me introduce you the story. Let me introduce the chapter first. They say faith can move mountains. It is said that if you have faith and trust, the trust and faith has the power that can even move mountains. But what should we put our faith in? That's the main question. Everyone say that faith can move mountains, but the question here is actually, in what thing we can put our faith so that it can work 100%. This is the question this story delicately poses. Now in this story, through this story, the writer GL Funes you know will actually try to solve this puzzle, that in what thing actually you should put your faith. And this has been said in the story in a very delicate way, student. In this story you would say that there is a boy whose name is Lencho. He is a farmer actually, who writes a letter to God when his crops are ruined, asking for 100 pesos. you know does Lencho's letter reach God? Actually, in this story you will read about a boy whose name is Lencho. About whom you will read the story? You will actually read the story about Lencho, who is a farmer, and he actually writes a letter to a god. And why does he write a letter to the god? Because his all crops are actually ruined. So he has to, ruined means, student, spoiled, his crops are spoiled, ruined. So he actually, as from childhood everyone say that, from your childhood you have heard that, that in these sort of situation only God can save you, or only God can help you. So Lencho was a war, so he thinks also that in this sort of situation only God can help him. So that is why when all his crops were ruined, he actually wrote a letter to the god, and he actually asked the god to give him 100 pesos, as actually the returning fund of his what ruined crops. Does Lencho's letter reach God? Now the question here is, does this letter reach to God? That's very hard question to answer. Does God send him the money? That's another, in real world, if you say God cannot send money, think what your answer to these questions would be, and guess how the story continues. Actually, it's not about the God himself or God in physical form sending the money. It's about through some way, if someone helps him, that would also in form of God, or that would also be a help from the God. That's what the writer would want to suggest you. So actually, you yourself first also think about all the answers, all the possible answer to these questions, and you also have to guess how the story continue before you begin to read it. So actually imagination is key, only not only for writer, but you all guys as well. You all also need to actually visualize and imagine that how a story should continue. A student, before we start the actual story, we consider some more things, such as on the cheapest ways one of the cheapest ways to send money to someone is through the post office. In olden time, just till few years ago, if you wanted to send money to someone, then the cheapest way was actually through post office. But nowadays there are so many mediums to send that. There are actually now unified payment methods now. There, their bank to bank transfer are so easy these days. So there are many ways to send money someone, but sending money someone in physical form is important. That's what you will learn here. In our electronic transfer, we see that it is an online transfer. It's a cashless transaction of money. It's not the actually the cash transaction of money. So if you want to send someone money in form of cash, then you can still use post office. Have you ever sent or received money in this way? The question is very not you can quite correlate with yourself with this, as this is not frequent at present time. Here's what you have to do. If you want to send money, what you should do, you will see this here actually. And if you all guys have the book, you will also take out your book and read this and see this what happens. And this is actually the structure of of a money order form through which we can send the money to someone. I will explain you about this also. Then actually we will solve, students, these questions, and then we will move on to the story exactly.